it's time to step into the inner sanctum of the Geelong cricket scene with the Inside Edge.
Hello, I'm Wes Cusworth. Welcome to the Inside Edge for the final time this summer. My thanks to Mark Brunga for his support throughout the course of the season. We hope you've enjoyed the program. The GCA media team had the opportunity to call the live stream of the GCA 1 Grand Final. North Geelong up against East Belmont, the game to be played at Winter Reserve. It was the Magpies winning the toss and electing to bat first.
On your feet. Here's to Hall. Hall's looking to slash that side to the stump, but gets a top edge, flies over the slips cordon, and will it be dragged in before it reaches the boundary? No, it'll make it all the way. So 4 runs for Sam Hall.
I think that will be the first thing I would do at the moment.
It's an easy single for Hall. It beats the man at mid-on for 4. Hit that nicely. Another boundary to Sam Hall.
Indeed, Yuki comes to the wicket.
As it gets very full, again it beats short firing past him, but there is a man back and they'll race back for a second. So Troy did a good job here. Troy and Hall, it's Troy on strike here. He's lofting over cover just. The man was in pretty close. And they'll get another 2 here as well. It's a couple of times he's come near shelling under cover, but gets away with it. Yes, there's no great surprise either that Wes works the Oracle. That looks pretty close. No, it must have been sliding down leg. Well, you know yourself, John. For Wes. As Ayres is in again. To Hall, who's hitting firmly. He'll get a couple here. Might even get 4. Bit of work for Bars to do it long off, but cuts it off just inside the boundary. Got a bit of football. As Ayres is in again. This man got me out too, Wes, but that's no feather in his cap. As he's driving to mid-off. Good running it once again.
He's got up there.
He's not afraid to toss it up. Williams is in again. This is a bit flatter, and that's a lovely late cut from Sam Hall. Beats the third man on the circle. They'll pick up a couple.
Yeah, we haven't had a boundary for quite a while. Monty Short. Usually leg spinners will drop the occasional one short, but he's yet to do that.
None for 86 is the score as Williams is in again. To try to use his feet this time. It's a great catch. What a catch. A one-hander from the coach. And he does get the breakthrough. Chris Williams for East Belmont, 1 for 86 is now the score. And Blake Troy's gone.
A good innings by Troy Money.
Slip in place. And he's got him through to the keeper. The umpire doesn't raise the finger.
Oh,
They were very, very confident, the Lions.
that was what would you call a unanimous, spontaneous appeal.
Yeah, it was more of a celebration than an appeal.
It was. Umpire was unmoved.
Statuesque as Williams in again, and Ferguson nicely moves this through the cover region or point region there, and they get through for one more. So not a lot of boundaries, but still just keep ticking that scoreboard over, ones and twos.
Yeah, the one.
Which was probably the difference in the end between a grand final berth and no grand final berth as he goes big this time. Sam Hall, he's gone very big. Waiting the umpire score.
Super big. That's 6.
That's down on the lower ground for those of you who know Winter Reserve. It's going right down to the lower ground down there. So nice hit by Sam Hall and Williams. Next delivery to Ferguson. And he's looking to defend just past the outstretched hand of first slip. They'll get one and they'll turn and come for 2 as the chase is on. And they decide 2 is enough, and it's probably wise call in the end.
As opposed to Hall, who is looking in very good nick.
Speaking of Hall, he's on strike to Elliott, and a full delivery, and that's dispatch for the maximum. You can pick that up from the lower ground, that one. That's gone all the way. So
that was never in doubt. They'll have to get an Uber driver to fetch that one.
Adding today, Brett Pearson and Brian Jones are the 2 men in charge today. So they're running the show. There's next one from Williams, and that sweep shot come into play by Ferguson again. It's gone backward a square, and in fact this time it might have been successful. Yes, it's gone all the way to the boundary. So
Ferguson, who's just starting to find a bit of touch and a bit of rhythm, he'll be looking to go big soon, I think.
Well, he's going to have to try and do that against Chris Williams, who's in again. And a foolish delivery. He's hit it straight back to Williams again, and he picks up his second caught and bowled here this afternoon. Ferguson has hit that straight back at him, and Chris Williams strikes again.
Yeah.
Jenkins continues his spell, and that's a catch gone down. Chris Williams, we were just saying what a great pair of hands he has,
When he's bowling,
and he's grasped it. A tough chance though, he was coming forward, he had to dive forward to get it, and just in the hands and then bobbed out again.
it was a pretty good effort to make the ground there. They're always hard, those ones that are low and flat and falling short of you.
As Jenkins comes in and bowls to Hall. Hall looks to pull that through mid-wicket, and that will race away to the boundary. Probably a couple of bounces over the rope.
It's over.
Oh, it's gone all the way. It's gone all the way for a maximum.
It has indeed. I don't think he really got hold of it, but he was hitting with the wind.
Hence why I didn't think it had gone all the
Yes,
way there, Anthony.
I didn't think he got hold of it. There was a bit of top edge involved, but it carried nicely and just sneaked over the fence. So a bit of luck, but fortune favours the brave.
Does indeed, as Jenkins comes in. What's he got this time? Well, Hall's got big again. This is a massive hit. That's going to hit the roof of the grandstand.
That's a massive hit. That was 6 from the moment it left the bat. It was in the slot, and he said, right, I got my sight of the previous ball, and this one is going downtown.
When he kept in again, and Hall cutting, and there's an appeal for caught behind. The umpire's finger goes up, and Matt Lineker strikes for East Belmont. He picks up the crucial wicket of Sam Hall, out for 89. And so he's in around the wicket to McCann, and McCann goes big. That's a big hit into the outfield. It'll bounce a couple of times in front of the fielder, though, and he'll come around and collect that very nicely there. And restrict them to two. One.
That was a great bit of fielding.
Yes.
He's to that boundary on the far side.
McCann likes that. Goes big. We'll wait for the umpire's call. That's 4. As Lineker with his next delivery, and Troy looking to pulls nicely through the mid-wicket region. But the sweeper comes in from the fine leg area and does the fielding. They're going to a lot of trouble there as Williams is in again. And Mitch Troy gets onto that one, and I think he may have got the maximum value for that one. Yes, he's put Williams over the mid-wicket boundary for 6. What's McCann got in mind here as Lineker comes in for his next delivery? He's going big into that same location again, and he's hit it straight down the throat of the sweeper out there. So he's tempted fate a couple of times at that side of the ground, late McCann, and this time Matt Lineker's got his man. McMahon into McCann, couple of steps down the way. He's absolutely rocked the castle there, McMahon. He has picked up the wicket of McCann, and that's the 5th North Geelong wicket to fall here this afternoon. And on that Connectel scoreboard, North Geelong now move to 5 for 176.
It's interesting here whether Troy decides to try and free the arms or just keep strike for the next over.
There's your answer.
A chance, and it's taken. So Mitch Troy looking to try and move things on, and Matt Lineker strikes again. 3 wickets for the big Viv. McMahon in, and Matheson looks to drive that down the ground. Gets past the fielder at cover there with ease, and they jog through for a single. So Tom Matheson off the mark now.
Thinking it through well.
McMahon goes to man again. He works this one off the pads nicely backwards to square, and that'll be 4 runs. Lovely shot.
That's the last place he wanted to bowl it because there was no protection there.
Coming in now to Matheson. And Matheson's going big. He has hit that high. Will it go all the way? No, the fieldsman sets himself under it and takes the catch. So McMahon breaks through for another wicket. And the North Geelong skipper, Tom Matheson, is on his way.
If that had have gone as long as it did high, it would have cleared the fence, but gave the fielder, who has run 40 metres to catch that.
Good catch.
Oh, the final over here this afternoon for East Belmont. And Meehan looks to hit that on the onside. He's hit that beautifully. That's come out of the middle of the screws of the bat through mid-wicket and races away to the boundary for 4. Good. And so Lineker prepares for his next. Which side's he going this time, Casey Meehan?
Guess gone straight.
Yeah, it's gone straight down the ground. one, and they'll turn and, in fact, it's bounced off the fielder and gone across the boundary line. So 4 points, 4 points.
Good
4
last
runs.
over.
Finishes off a great last over for North Geelong in their innings here as we check the Connectel scoreboard.
So North Geelong makes 7 for 224. We'll see the balance of the game, East Belmont's chase, on the other side of these sponsor announcements.